it going, everyone? Mega Masher is back, and it's time for a Pokemon special review featuring Lopunny. And I say special because this is a requested video, so, my friend, you are going to get your wish. Woo! Hope you like this, my friend. Anyways, I just gotta point out right quick before I get into the main point of this video, is that Lopunny has unfortunately been on the receiving end of many inappropriate jokes, mostly because of the fact that this thing resembles a Playboy bunny. Now, when you think of Playboy bunny, you think of Playboy. When you think of Playboy, you think of, well, 18 plus slash adult stuff. Something that's not exactly kid friendly. Anyways, I'm not going to really get into that because that's not what this video or this channel is about. But I really don't think that Game Freak really thought about the amount of backlash. Well, I wouldn't even say backlash, but the amount of inappropriate jokes that would be centered around Lopunny, which is unfortunate. But anyways, getting way the fuck off topic here. Holy shit. We gotta go into this video because Lopunny, ever since the release of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, has a very nasty trick in those cute little ears. So let's get right into this. So just take a second and look at Lopunny. I mean, you can kind of see, just by its design, how it could be the butt of some inappropriate jokes, but I don't know. Like, that's not my thing. Anyways, the typing that it gets is normal, which is a pretty solid monotyping due to the fact that your only weakness is to fighting, and that can be pretty easy to manage if you build the right team around Lopunny, and it has an immunity to ghost-type moves, which is also pretty solid. So let's take a look at its abilities. The first one it gets is known as Cute Charm, and what Cute Charm is it's basically a built-in attract, and it has a 30% chance of inflicting attract to a Pokemon of the opposite gender if they were to attack you. And in my opinion, this ability is extremely situational because if you happen to run into a Pokemon with the same gender, this will not work. However, its next ability is known as Klutz. It is an ability that prevents the use of the items from taking place. So that's kind of an odd ability if you think about it. I mean, I've heard about this ability being used, in tandem with the likes of choice items and switcheroo and all that stuff, and it seems pretty good, but I don't know. It's almost not even worth mentioning in a set idea, in my opinion. However, opinions may vary, and if you happen to have a set idea that revolves around Klutz and whatnot, then please feel free to post it in the video section, comment section down below this video. Its hidden ability is known as Limber, and Limber is actually pretty good because what this does is it prevents the effect of paralysis from taking place. And basically, you don't have to worry about being crippled with paralysis, and based on the fact that Lopunny is actually pretty fast, paralysis is really not a good thing for this thing to be dealing with. So, speaking of its speed, let's take a look at the stats here. So it has 65 on the HP, 76 on the attack, 84 on the defense, that's pretty good. 54 on the special attack, that's not so good. 96 on the special defense, and 105 on the speed. So with that 105 speed, you're in a very unique speed tier. You tie with the likes of Miss Magius, which is a very threatening Pokemon in lower tier battles. But holy shit, just wait a minute. This thing gets a Mega Evolution, and this Mega Evolution is really not something you ought to fuck with. You know what? I'm just going to get right into explaining its Mega Evolution right now. Here it is, Mega Lopunny. When I first seen this thing, I was thinking, okay, Mega Lopunny. I mean, regular Lopunny wasn't really that good competitive, but for Mega Lopunny, I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, okay, Mega Lopunny, like, taking a useless Pokemon and giving it a Mega Evolution, I mean, that's respectable. But when I found out that it was a normal fighting type, which is, well, technically it's not a first-time type combination if you include the fact that 5th generation's legendary Melaletta Pirouette form is normal in fighting. But couple that with the fact that it gets Scrappy, which enables you to hit Ghost-type Pokemon with normal and fighting-type moves, which happen to be its two immunities. And if you factor in the fact that normal and fighting now grants you unresisted coverage. That's insane. So with normal and fighting, you are weak to the likes of fighting, which is ironic because you're a part fighting type, flying, psychic, and fairy. However, you still retain your immunity to ghost, and you resist rock, bug, and dark. So I already explained Scrappy. It's a killer ability, which, like I said, allows for you to hit for unresisted coverage with a combination of normal and fighting type moves. Now let's just take a look at the stats here. So its HP hasn't changed, nor has its special attack and its special defense, but that attack, what the fuck? Base 136. That is awesome. That is actually very scary awesome. Its defense gets boosted to 94, which is respectable because that just makes this thing slightly bulkier and a little bit more difficult to take down. And that speed gets boosted up to a very nice base 135, which puts it in a very unique speed tier, considering that if you max out your speed with the speed boosting nature, you have over 400 speed. That's incredible. And couple that with the fact that this thing gets the likes of Powerup Punch, Drain Punch, High Jump Kick, Return, Fake Out, all that good stuff. This thing is going to be incredibly threatening in battle. So the first set that I have for you happens to be its absolutely most threatening set. This thing has cemented itself as one of the best Mega Pokemon in the OU tier, and with good reason. This thing hits hard, hits fast, and hits mean. So the item for choice for a Lopunny is going to be its Lopunnite, which is its Mega Stone that allows it to achieve Mega Evolution in battle. As for the abilities, for its pre-Mega form, we'll go with Limber, because say if you're going to be switching in Lopunny before its Mega Evolution, and you switch it into a Pokemon that uses Thunder Wave or something like that, Limber prevents the fact that it will become paralyzed, so that's really nice. And then you can Mega Evolve and then just absolutely kick face. And Scrappy happens to be its post-Mega ability, and Scrappy, I've already went over it, it's a killer ability that allows you to hit Ghost-type Pokemon that would otherwise laugh at your normal and Fighting-type moves. Not now. Now they're going to be crying in pain. As for the EV spread, 4 is going to go into HP, 252 into attack, and 252 into speed, and we'll go with the Jolly Nature to further boost your speed. As for the first move, we get High Jump Kick. As if Mega Lopunny wasn't scary enough with Scrappy, this bitch gets High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick is a base 130 fighting type physical move that just destroys everything. You can actually spam High Jump Kick. Well, to a degree. This thing does have a small chance of missing High Jump Kick with base 90 accuracy, and it misses by default if a Pokemon happens to use Protect. And the sad thing about this is if this move misses, you lose 50% of your health. So that's not good. So use this move smartly. However, if you are scared of the possible miss from High Jump Kick, we have Return, which is its next powerful move. Base 102 with Maximum Friendship. It's a normal type move. It hits hard, it hits mean, and it just destroys everything that doesn't resist it. Next, we have Fake Out. Fake Out allows for you to get very nice damage right off the bat because it makes your opponents flinch, and it's a move that pretty much always goes first. Unless, of course, your opponent protects. Well, then it's useless. You cannot use Fake Out after the first turn. It will not work. The last move that we have, I have a couple, well, actually, a few choices for you. You can use Powerup Punch to allow you to boost your attack by one stage while causing damage. It's base 40, it's fighting type, and it's pretty awesome. But if that doesn't work out for you, we have Substitute. Substitute allows for you to protect yourself against major damage that would otherwise ruin your chance of using Mega Lopunny successfully, and it also protects this Pokemon from things such as statuses, things like Burn, things like Toxic, things like Paralysis, which will affect Mega Lopunny because it loses its Limber ability upon Mega Evolving, but Substitute protects you from all that stuff. But if those two moves don't work out for you, we have Ice Punch. Ice Punch is a way to deal heavy damage to Pokemon that are 4 times weak to Ice-type moves, such as Garchomp, Salamence, Landorus, Gliscor. Like, those annoying as fuck Pokemon are going to be completely obliterated and just absolutely frozen in fear thanks to Ice Punch. But if those 3 moves do not work for you, we have Healing Wish, which is a very nice utility move on Mega Lopunny. And what Healing Wish does is, say if you have a partner that is seriously damaged and will not live the next hit in battle, what Healing Wish does is it sacrifices your use in battle, so you end up fainting. However, if you switch in that Pokemon that's mortally wounded, Healing Wish cures it of any status ailment and heals its HP to full, giving it a second chance in battle. So this thing, after it completely obliterates what it wants, if it no longer has any use in battle, it can just sacrifice itself for the greater good by using Healing Wish and giving one of its partners a second chance in battle. Talk about a fucking versatile Pokemon. However, this is not the only set that you can use for Mega Lopunny. So this next set here takes a completely different approach when it comes to using Mega Lopunny. We're going to try and make this thing as much of a bulky setup sweeper as possible. So the item for choice for Lopunny is going to be its Lopunite once again to allow it to achieve Mega Evolution during battle. The ability, as last time, will be using Limber as its pre-Mega ability and Scrappy as its post-Mega ability. As for the EV spread, 252 is going to go into its HP, 4 is going to go into attack, and 252 into speed, and once again we'll be going with the Jolly Nature to allow you to outspeed a ton of shit. So the first move that we get is Cosmic Power. What Cosmic Power does is it boosts your defense and special defense by 1 stage. Next, we have Drain Punch. Drain Punch is a killer move for Mega Lopunny to have, because not only does it inflict serious damage, on top of the fact that it's stab, but half the damage you inflict on your opponents gets converted into health regain. Next, we have Powerup Punch, and Powerup Punch, like I explained last time, it boosts your attack by 1 stage and causes damage due to its base 40 power. Now think about it this way. After a couple of boosts from Powerup Punch, Drain Punch is going to be hitting for more damage, and therefore you're going to be regaining more health. And after a couple of Cosmic Power boosts, you're going to be incredibly difficult to take down. But wait a minute, what if something like Status Conditions fucks with this set? Not with Substitute. Substitute basically says, yeah, fuck you to those status users and protects you from status moves and any heavy damaging moves that would otherwise threaten Mega Lopunny. But after a couple of Cosmic Power boosts, you really have nothing to worry about. I mean, this thing will be incredibly bulky, and with a couple of Power Punch boosts, this thing is going to be incredibly hard-hitting. And thanks to Scrappy, you can actually spam fighting type moves regardless of the effectiveness, because after a couple of Power Punch boosts, you're going to be boosting your uninvested attack to a pretty scary level. Without any investment in its attack, it has over 300 in its attack stat. So after a couple of Power Punch boosts, you're going to be doubling that. And with even more boosts accumulated, you'll be doubling, then tripling, then quadrupling. I mean, you get the idea. This thing, even without any attack investment, with setup potential, this thing is still a threat. And it's a very big threat, and it's not something that you ought to fuck with. That's basically all I have to say about this set. I've never tried it before, but after seeing this set and thinking about it, it looks pretty damn good. So I think I might just go ahead and try this out. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this special review on the use of Lopunny slash Mega Lopunny. Well, actually, Mega Lopunny only, because that is really the only way to use Lopunny, period, is its Mega Evolution. It is extremely scary and very difficult to deal with. So if you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to leave a like and share this video to all your friends. This really helps my channel out. Actually, no, not my channel. It helps our channel out. Without you guys, I wouldn't have an existing channel. So once again, I gotta reiterate a million times, thank you. for all of your support. And if you want to see more videos like the one that you just saw, then hit up that subscribe button to join the Mega Express and become a valued passenger today on this wild and epic ride through the Pokemon world. Also, be sure to leave me your feedback in the comment section down below about this video. Tell me what you liked about it. Tell me what you didn't like about it. Tell me if there was something that I missed and that you would like to have showcased in a future video. Also, be sure to leave me your requests on something that you would like to see in a future upload. Also, be sure to check out Poketown, Cat's Epic Pokemon Cloning Group, and a group that really is underrated and needs to be checked out is Pokemon Central. Pokemon Central gives you your daily dose of competitive play, and there's a lot of people in there that are tough and really awesome opponents that will definitely give you some lessons when it comes to battling. Check them out. I will leave links to all three of these groups in the description box down below. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good one. I shall see you guys next upload.